Today is Rare Disease Day. There are millions of people all around the world who live with a rare disease.
News 8's Emily Leonard is here with more on advances in medicine when it comes to diagnosing rare diseases.
Brian and Sue, for parents of sick children, the not knowing can be one of the hardest parts. In the past, the search for a diagnosis could take months and sometimes even years. Now at Helen DeVos Children's Hospital, they're able to do it in just a couple of days. At only 17 months old, Hazel is the youngest of the O'Brien family's 3 kids.
She is just full of spunk all the time.
3 peas in a pod now, but Hazel's birth and her first months on Earth were not like her brother and sisters.
She had some struggles. She continues with some struggles.
Jade and Logan knew as soon as Hazel was born, something was different. She didn't make a sound, and her skin was a deep shade of purple.
The uncertainty of everything was just pretty overwhelming, and like the doctors didn't know what was going on.
Your mind automatically goes to like the darkest places, you know, especially when you see something like that, your baby all hooked up to tubes and monitors.
Dr. Caleb Bupp specializes in genetics.
When you're a parent that has a sick kid, particularly a really sick kid, and you can just understand and wrap your brain around why, that makes a world of difference for the decisions that you make.
Along with the cardiologist and the rheumatologist came Dr. Bupp. He was able to run rapid whole genome sequencing using just a little bit of Hazel's blood.
Looking through someone's entire genetic code, so billions of nucleotides that kind of spell out our genetic information, and we're looking for the one change that sort of explains everything.
What used to take months.
The analogy I use is it's like looking for a needle in a haystack. But now we're starting to do that with a metal detector.
Took less than 3 days. With a diagnosis of Noonan syndrome, Hazel's treatment could move forward with more precise care because doctors knew exactly what they were dealing with. Dr. Bupp calls it a game changer.
Now being at this transformational place with medicine where we can look at someone and say, I think there might be something here. Let's go look, and maybe we'll find something within now like hours. I know it's like still days, but like it's closer to hours now.
Hazel's doing well, and Dr. Bupp says so many more kids will too, thanks to rapid whole genome sequencing and a lightning-fast diagnosis, putting them on a faster path to treatment.
This is taking off, and this is taking off, and it's going to go into the stratosphere.
And Dr. Bupp says the technology keeps getting better, and soon they'll be able to use cheek swabs instead of blood.
I love that analogy, looking for a needle in a haystack, but with a metal detector.
With a metal detector, yeah.
Thanks, Emily.